Alright, so I wanted to go ahead and upload a quick video going over a little bit about what just happened. So if you haven't already been informed or you're not aware of what's going on, or if you just look at the title of this video, Derek Chauvin has been convicted of everything, guilty on all charges by this jury. And before I get into some more of the details about what's going on here and my opinion about what actually took place, please remember to like this video, to subscribe to the channel, but the best thing you can do to help me out here is to share this video. So let's get into a little bit about what's going on here. So first of all, the jury found him guilty of second-degree felony murder, third-degree murder, and also second-degree manslaughter, okay? Guilty on all charges. Now, I honestly predicted that this would happen. A lot of people were saying that he was probably going to get acquitted. Should he have been acquitted? Absolutely. There just wasn't enough to prove beyond a reasonable doubt in this case. But the problem is that this trial was a sham from the get-go. It was a sham as soon as the judge refused to sequester this jury from very early on. Because the Dante Wright situation that took place, how was that not a reason to sequester the jury already? Literally one of the areas, Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, where the riots actually took place, one of the jury people is actually from there. And you're expecting them not to know what's going on? I mean, he's assuming that they're just like, oh, we're just lackadaisical and not aware of what's going on. But these issues are happening right there, right outside of the door. They know that this is happening. And this is a very, very high profile case. You already had news reporters looking at doxing some of the people on the jury. This is not a fair trial at all. And to be honest with you, Democrats never wanted a fair trial. And honestly, like I said, I predicted that this was going to happen because as soon as they said that they were done with their deliberations that fast, I already knew. Nope, it's going to be guilty on all charges. They don't care about the facts. This jury is scared. They're worried about what's going to happen to them if they don't actually go along with what the narrative was setting. They're worried about it, obviously. To be honest with you, I could probably bet you good money that every single one of those people on the jury already had their minds made up about an all guilty verdict across the entire ticket before they even stepped into making that decision to be on the jury at all. I can assure you that that was already the case. You know, honestly, and they're already going to file an appeal, which is good, but honestly, I don't even know if it'll make a difference at this point because there is no due process anymore in this country. There's no actual ability for people to follow the actual law. That's what this is about right now. You know, the beyond a reasonable doubt, you might as well throw this stuff out the window at this point. Right now, the media, the Democrats, all of these left-wing people, BLM, they tell you who is going to be going to jail and for how long and for what charges. Not the law, not what common sense says, not what actually looking at all of the evidence objectively says. No, they're the ones that have bullied, they have scared the jury, they have scared other people into lining up in the way that they believe that things should go, and no matter what happens, they won't accept it other than the worst thing possible. And you know what? There's still going to be riots. I can assure you there's still going to be riots after this stuff because it's never good enough. It never is enough. It's like apologizing to these people. You can apologize to them all day, doesn't matter. It's never enough for them. Because there's always going to be something else that could have been done. It should have been second degree. This should have been first degree murder. He should be killed. It's always going to be something else. They're going to keep moving the goalposts, folks. It's not over. And this is one of those situations where there was never a chance, I don't think, for a fair trial whatsoever, if you're actually looking at all the evidence. What they wanted, that literally the prosecution the whole time, just look at the video. Just look at the video. Listen to this 9-year-old. Look at this video and kept repeating the 9 minutes, 29 seconds, 9 minutes, 29 seconds. If I have to hear that again, I'm going to go crazy. Because over and over again, they just want the jury to be emotional. They want them to be so, oh no, he was such a good person. Completely misrepresenting what's actually important in this case. I fear that every piece of this is just stacked up entirely against the defense in every single way possible at this point. This was not a fair trial. It was a sham. It's a waste of time. The riots are still going to happen. I can guarantee you, bet you money on that. None of this is over. They're still going to wind up having to appeal this stuff. But I don't know what else to really say about this. I'm extremely disappointed, but I'm also not surprised because I saw that this was going to happen as soon as the deliberation ended as fast as it did. With that being said, I thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.